This is another episode of Trends by Keith Harley. Please enjoy. Hey guys, this is Keith Harley, and I want to welcome you to another moment of Trends. So it's been a while, and it's been a little crazy because of everything that's going on right now with this virus, and everybody is stuck at home. So I just wanted to come before you just to talk about a few things that we are doing at home to make our situation more comfortable. You know, I did a posting the other day and I was talking about how we cannot let this thing control us. That's right, we cannot let this thing control us. So what I want you to do is do things at home that make you feel good. Try to limit yourself when you look at the news or, it's important that you're informed, but make sure you don't get engrossed so this thing does not grow with inside of you and create this fear of you not living and enjoying your living space. And so what I decided to do is I made a decision one day when I woke up. I said, look, if I'm going to be in a living space, I have to make sure that I continue to do the things that make me feel good. And one of the things that I love to do, now, yes, I'm a man, and yes, I'm masculine, but I like a nice home, and I like things around me nice. So, and what that does for me is it sort of puts me in the mindset of, how I want my day to go. When I wake up, when I come downstairs for a cup of coffee, or I want to fix a nice meal, I want it to be aesthetically pleasing, and I want it to look amazing. I have been in the beauty and lifestyle business for quite some time. I'm a trichologist. I'm a hair and scalp specialist and have been doing that for 36 years. What I chose to do when I turned 50 is I wanted to do more of the things that I love to do, which was go to amazing restaurants, cultivate amazing relationships around the country and outside of the country. I want to be able to, honor the friendships that I have and just enjoy life. Because a lot of my life in the beginning was work, since I was 16 years old. What you probably hear are little puppies in the background. I got little puppies, our dogs just had puppies. It's kind of crazy, but you'll see that. I'll probably show them to you if they act right. Anyway, so what I wanted to show you, what I was telling you is, and I had the opportunity, when I think about it, how extremely blessed I am, to travel outside of the country. When I went to Honduras and we went through the cities and the way things were and how people, they were living in huts and things of that nature as we were on our way to the island. And just to watch people and observe. And one other time I remember when we were at the gas station, it was a Shell gas station. I looked over to the right and they had Bojangles chicken. This is in Honduras, mind you. And then I was excited about seeing fried chicken, even though I wasn't gonna get out to get any. I looked to the left and there was a guy with a rifle, and I was like, oh my God, this is really interesting. And I'll never forget that moment. When we went to Honduras, it was pretty incredible. So, at that moment, I had said to myself, and I happened to be on one of the largest ships in the world. I think it was called Symphonies of the Sea. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember the name of I'll make sure that I put it in the description below. But I said, what have I been doing? I've been missing out on so much. All I've done is work. And I've never been able to experience the fruits of my labor. So by me being on this trip, I decided I was going to make some decisions. I decided that I was going to close my hair and scalp clinic. I decided that I was going to give up my home. I decided that I was going to purge and get rid of clothes and get rid of all the stuff that I had over the years that I hadn't even touched. And I called some of my friends and I said, look, I'm getting rid of this stuff, come and get it. And I had some great friends that did that, and they're happy with them. Some of the clothes I haven't even worn. They were tags. I was like, this is crazy. And when you look at some of the stuff in your closet and you look at some of the stuff, when you look at some of the stuff that you have, half of the stuff you don't use and half of the stuff you don't see. But then when you begin to pack and unpack, you start seeing things and you're like, oh my God, do I have that? Do I have this? I can't believe it. This is where this has been. So as I began to purge and simplify my life, I realized and I made a decision that I wanted to do things that I enjoy, that I love. I decided that I wanted to focus on speaking. I decided that I wanted to finish my book called Step Up. I decided that I wanted to travel more, meet people. I decided that I just wanted to learn Keith Harley again. It was no longer Dr. Keith Harley, it was Keith Harley. I decided to expand on my Keith Harley collections line for women and KRH collections for men. I just knew that this was more of my passion. See, when you're in the beauty industry, you just love, beauty and making people feel good from the inside out and the outside in. And that's why I have cultivated all of these services and these hobbies, and I decided to turn my hobbies into profit, and I decided to make a business out of it. And that's why we have this thing right now, which is called Trends, which is my little show, and it's going to get better and better and better. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm experiencing. I want you to come with me. My last episode, which was back in November, I went to a dear friend of mine's, Reggie Van Lee's house. If you didn't get an opportunity to see it, it was absolutely incredible. See his compound and the history of where he lives, and he's such an incredible friend, and his place is absolutely amazing. In addition to that, we have our Step Up podcast. That's right, our Step Up podcast. So if you get the opportunity and you have not heard my podcast, you need to go over there and sign up for it. It's all on all of the major platforms for podcasts, Apple, Amazon, Spotify. We've been approved everywhere. So I'm super excited about that. So we're getting the brand going. This lifestyle is incredible, and I hope you stick with me. So a couple of things that I want to bring up. I'm not going to keep you long today. Number one, enjoy your space that you're in. Try not to stress yourself out. Have an amazing time. I light a candle. I have some fresh apples that are out. I make sure that everything is aesthetically pleasing. Oprah Winfrey says it's love in the details. So what I try to do is put love in the details of my surroundings, okay? The next thing that I want to talk about is a lot of you, we talk about anti-aging products, and how do we feel better, how do we be more energized, and how we look younger. All right, so the one tip that I'm going to give today, which you're not going to believe, is best for great sleep, great energy, great skin, get rid of the bags under your eyes, get rid of the wrinkles, and make you look tighter, firmer, and more healthier. And you want to know what that secret is? Water. That's right, water. Now, I'm speaking to you based on experience, not on what I've been taught. Now, I've heard it over and over again. Water is important, water is important, water is important. But what I have found is if you are dehydrated and you're not drinking enough water, and let's be clear, your body is made up of 94% water, I think it is, or 98, I don't know the percentage. You can Google it. Find out what it is. It's either 94% or 98%. Your body is water, okay? Whatever the number is. Don't send me a message or an email or private message talking about you were wrong, da, 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 da. I don't know what the number is. But you can Google it and you'll see what it is. Most of your body is made of water. Got it? All right. When your body is dehydrated, it shows in your energy level, your skin, bags under your eyes, your coloration, the texture of your skin, your hair and how it grows. That is correct. I am finding that a lot of people that used to come to my hair and scalp clinic that had hair and scalp disorders, they had issues with dehydration. That is correct. they weren't drinking enough water. So what happens is when you're dehydrated, water's not getting to the hair follicles, which is keeping the hair from growing in thicker. This is just one of the things, one of the problems that people have when it comes to hair and scalp disorders, lost hair. That's one. There's plenty of other ones, but this is what we were talking about, water today. So let me just tell you my little tip. Drink more water. I make sure that I keep water next to my bed. I have a little water thing that I keep, but it's not all attractive, but I make sure that I'm constantly drinking water all day long. I also have a alarm on my phone, and it reminds me on the regular basis to drink water. Now, one more tip about drinking water is you want to be mindful of bottled water. If you buy bottled water, make sure you keep it in a cool environment. I don't like to drink cold water because it shocks my system, but that's just me. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But do not keep the water in your trunk of your car or out in the sun, because what happens is it melts, the plastic melts, and it gets into the water, and you're putting that into your system. So you want to be very, very careful about that. What I like to use, I do drink some filtered bottled water, and I have a filter, which I use. Love, love, love this. It's convenient, it's cheaper, and it works for me. So that's my tidbit for anti-aging is water. If you go on sort of a 30-day challenge to drink as much water as a gallon of water a day, I guarantee you will see the difference in your skin, your energy level, and everything else. Bags under your eyes, all of that, okay? So that's my tidbit for anti-aging. Remember, when you're in your home, aesthetically, put things to make you feel good. In here I have some apples, I have a nice candle. I love this candle because this is by Everspring. Everspring is one of the products that they have at Target. As you know, I'm an affiliate with Target. Hint, 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 I am an affiliate with Target. So if you want to buy products from Target and you want to shop with me, I'll make sure I put the link below where you can tap and you can go and shop at Target, and we can shop together, and I can tell you some of the things you would like and so on and so forth. So yes, I do have an affiliate agreement with Target. I have an affiliate agreement with Amazon. I have an affiliate agreement with Nordstrom's. I have an affiliate agreement with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I have an affiliate agreement with other cosmetic companies. I have these affiliates that I can offer to you and be your one-stop solution to help with your life, beauty, lifestyle, whatever it takes. And I purposely connected with these people because I love the brands. I love Amazon, I love Target, I love Nordstrom's, I love Saks, I love Neiman's, I love Walmart, and I love Mary Kay, I love Estee Lauder, I love Chanel. Let me tell you, Chanel has a new serum that came out that will blow you away. And I wish I knew the name of it, but on our next segment, I'll tell you about it, and then you can go ask for a sample, and the sample will last you about 2 weeks. They have an amazing serum. Mary Kay has an amazing vitamin C serum that will blow you away. They just came out with a skin invigorating brush. If you haven't seen it on my stories, you need to take a look at it. If you're interested in it, I'll send you a link for that. Absolutely incredible. So those are my affiliations. If you want a nice candle that doesn't have a lot of things that are unnatural in it and is soy-based, go get this amazing lemon and mint 100% wax candle from by Everspring at Target. Absolutely incredible. You go to my link and find it. So, last but not least, I want to talk about making things aesthetically pleasing for your surroundings as you're stuck in the house. Don't get caught up in the fear. Don't get caught up on all the craziness that's going on. So, I happen to love flowers. That's just me, okay? And so, what I do, and let me tell you a little secret, A lot of you go to the grocery store. I was telling somebody this yesterday. They're like, yeah. A lot of people, all of y'all go to the grocery stores and you go to certain places and buy flowers that are expensive, okay? I go to Costco. I go to Costco and I get all my flowers. When I have events, when I have parties, when I have dinner parties, cocktail parties, or whatever the case may be, I get my flowers from Costco. Now here's the secret. You ready? Where do you think the retailers get their flowers from? That's right. They either get them from the flower district or they go to wholesale places like Costco. They go and arrange them and they sell them to you for 3 times the price. Did you hear what I just said? They go to you and sell them to you for 3 times the price. These cost like $13, $14 for 2 dozen. White, red, okay? And so what I do is I love some in the kitchen. I love some in the living room. They already come without the pricks on them. And let me just show you just real quickly before you go what I like to do with these flowers. So what I do is I run some cold water, okay guys? And I'll run the stems under the water, all right? Now if you have a sink like this, make sure you use this type of faucet, but put it on this dispenser, this water. If you do it like this, it defeats the purpose of what you're trying to do. So take it, put the stems underneath, wake the flowers up, okay? Wake the flowers up. Then what I do is I don't put the stems in the sink. Some people do that. I don't do that. What I do is I rinse, bring it over here. I keep the plastic open, making sure I don't burn the house down. And I cut it at an angle, just like that. And then I put it right here, and that's it. Cut it at an angle. And this is what I do. All right? And what I'll have is flowers in the kitchen. I will have flowers in the living room. I'll put them in the bedroom. I'll put them in the bathroom, whatever the case may be if I'm having company. And sometimes if I get a lot of flowers and I have company like a dinner party or whatever the case may be, I will give them flowers to take home. The ladies, when they come, I'll give them flowers to take home. And it makes them feel good, lets them know that they're being thought about. So one of the other things I want to talk about as we exit from this show today is I want to talk about little things that you can do to make yourself comfortable at home. If you want to get out of the house, go for a walk, try to do some exercising or something of that nature, while you're out exercising, take a little note and leave it at your neighbor's house. Take something and drop off some cookies or whatever the case may be. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Try to get in a brisk 2-mile walk so that you keep your energy level up. Try to take your water with you, wave at people. You know we're supposed to have social distance, so you're supposed to be distanced from everybody. Wave at people, smile, say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Let them know that you care, because you never know when someone needs to be spoken to. You never know when somebody's lonely, or they need a friend, or they're single, or they don't have much family, or they're out of town. Just try to be nice. Try to be humanly nice. We are really, really suffering, and somebody just needs a little bit of medicine, and the prescription is good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in on another show of Trends. I'll put the links at the bottom. Thank you for your support. Go get you some flowers. Go get you a candle. Go get you some, a water pitcher with a filter, whatever it is. It's love in the details, man. It's love in the details. Whether you're a man, a woman, child, dog, or kid, you can still have fun. All right, guys, have a great day, and thank you for tuning in to Trends. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Trends by Keith Harley.